Hey guys, it's Rebellion here, and welcome back to World of Tanks. Today we are playing in the Tier 5 French light tank, the AMX ELC Bis. Now, I've had some trouble trying to get to grips with this tank, as it is a very different way forward from the AMX 40, as, well, obviously the AMX 40, even though it is classified as light tank, is really not. It can hardly move forward at a reasonable speed, its gun is questionable at best, and it has alright armour for a tier 4. Now, the ELC AMX, as I will be calling it, has no armour, a 90mm gun, which is great, although it can only traverse 15 degrees to the left and to the right, long reload, and 240 alpha damage. It is fairly quick, going forwards at up to 60 kilometers an hour and backwards at 20. But yeah, let's take it out into some live gameplay. So, we're on the map Fjords in a tier 6, tier 4 battle. The enemy have a 14 TP and a chaff that well, these are the only other light tanks on their team. Now, I'm going to take this up, well, I say I'm going to take it up north. I'm going to take it around up north and then get to this location where I can get some spotting off around the other locations of this map, and hopefully it will actually go alright. I haven't actually done this before because I haven't managed to take the ELC into a map where I can spot very well. I mean, I've taken it out onto highway and that was alright, but not the best when it's a tier 7 game and you're against an, is it an AMX 1375? That wasn't fun. God, that is annoying to get up. Screw that, I'm probably just going to take it to here, watching the enemy heavies. Now, I don't have 6th Sense on this yet, but I am grinding up towards it. I do have a gun rammer, yeah, I have a rammer, I have binocs, and obviously a camo net, so I'm just getting some early on spots in before I go anywhere else. Okay, I don't know what this B26 is doing, but oh, and the lag's hitting us. Reverse out. Can't see anything. Now, obviously, I don't know if I was spotted because I didn't see anything, but I'll set my mind. Yep, I was definitely spotted. I think taking a hit there was kind of the indication that I didn't really need. So, let's go back. See what I can try and do from up top of this hill. So, there's an SU-85 that has just been taken out by the Panzer. That IKB has been spotted and is forward back. Can I spot him? I'm expecting the gorilla to be up there. Oh, what is he doing? He's probably just flipped. Oops. There's the gorilla. Kill secured. And there is nothing more that I can do. So this could kill me, or it could just, and oh come on, there we go. I'm not going to flip myself over in this video. There's still a chance for it, because this tank is so extremely light that it honestly can flip at nothing. If I hit a corner or a jump too high, at the wrong angle, I will flip. See if we can get some revenge on that IKB or some spots on that onto. Down there. Oh, and that's the Pascucci's medal. I haven't actually received any, well, many of them. Oh, so that was actually a good game. For, well, I'd say that I've only played about 20 battles in this. So, I get 1 bond for the Pascucci's medal, 384 base experience. Don't run a premium account, so that's all I get. Got 10,667 credits as well. So that was an alright round, and also working towards 1 mark of excellence. It isn't difficult to get a mark of excellence in this tank. It's actually really easy, so let's take it out again. Right, so we're on the map Redshire, which is an encounter, so depending on where we spawn, which is the place that I didn't want, but I can take it up on the hill and try and get some early spots off. Haven't actually been on this map again in this tank. Been on it a lot in the FE4202 and my Cromwell. But I'm not a light tank player at all. I'm more of a medium or tank destroyer, and well, I used to be mostly a heavy as soon as I've got up to the Tiger 2. Oh, and I have let down. There we go. So this is another tier 6, tier 4 game, and I am looking. Okay, so there's an enemy here, AMX, which I'm not looking forward to fighting. Now, I have played the ELC a lot with the 75mm gun, where you do actually get a traversable turret, but you go down to 100 alpha damage. It's cheeky looks to stole my spot. See if we can get some damage out. There's an enemy Covenanter going down where the heavies usually go. That's an interesting choice. Haven't spotted anything, so let's move. So the enemies have an M41. And speaking of artillery, keep these spotted. The enemy ELC is in a position to spot anyone who's in the cap. That's disconcerting. Disconcerting. Oh, I don't know what the word is. Go stay here, see if anyone moves onto the cap. KV1's taking an interesting approach. Right, nothing spotted. The enemy ELC, and I was getting aimed at by the KV. Now he's definitely going for me. Hopefully that T40 can assist in destroying. Got me. Nope, he's got me. Wiggle. Wiggle. Nope. Oh. So this gun has 240 alpha damage, as I mentioned earlier. I was about to say, now the T40 should be able to take out the enemy ELC, but apparently wiggling did nothing to help me. Oh, I wish I could have done more than just that little bit of damage and the initial spot. Enemy SU-100 is probably gonna die. Alright, ROI's gone. Yep, KB2 got him. Covenant might be a problem. Run away! Run away! Yep, T40's been spotted. He's going to get taken out by the... Oh, he isn't actually. It's quite surprising, actually. So the enemy Sol 42 is capping. Now we of course have the advantage by 2 tanks for the moment. Oh, Covenanter's gone. And so is our LFA. So the KB2 is down in that position. Take it, it's the T40 who's spotted. Run away! Run away! So 5 versus 4, our lead isn't as good as I would want it to be. Right. This might have just turned into a camp fest. So the turret destroyer is going to have to scout it next time. Okay, I think the Lefay is a bit upset. Oh, this game is so funny sometimes. So our Panzer IV on full health has decided to camp right at the back of the map. Okay. could be the KV2. There's the KV2, which means it is the... Okay. Hopefully our artillery can get the KV2 or the S35CA. What's the Panzer 4H doing? Nice. So now if we just get these in the camp. This U-85 is located over that way. And he doesn't seem to have the 85mm gun, judging by the rate of fire. I think he's in those bushes there. Hopefully our Panzer IV won't ruin this. He's gonna get shot. It's obvious. Okay, I think he's going after the Su-85. So, I think the Panzer IV's probably going to die. So this for there. The S-35's taken out the M41. And the Panzer 4H hasn't realised the reason why our two STs are hiding behind the whole bunch of dead tanks over that way is because there is something that could kill them right behind him. Oh, this guy. And apparently still won. Which I am pleasantly surprised at. Because I didn't have high hopes, especially for that Panzer IV. But luckily, the rest of the team weren't that bad. Huh. Yeah, I definitely did come top of the team in that match. But let's have one last game. So, oh come on, this time we're on the Paris map, which is a city map, which the ELC does not do very well in. It's a tier 6 game, but I know exactly where I'm going to go. The only place where I can actually do well in a... Okay, the enemy ELC is probably going to have the same idea, so hopefully I'll get the backup and support that I need. So I'm going to go to this hill here, set up my binoculars and camo net and just sit there. And hopefully that will be enough to win the game. Now I can shoot enemies, but there's a light. Okay, there's a type 64, so I'm expecting him to go to the same position as well. the M4. I mean, I could get to that position, but what's the use when there's a perfectly good mound full of trees? And the T50-2. No, let's get back, because I've most likely been spotted. Now, I could easily kill this guy and miss apparently, and yeah, I was definitely spotted then. I knew that I was going to when I fired. Am I still spotted? I don't think so. Let's go back up on this hill. Oh, the enemy T50-2 is racing in. Nice. So we're about to lose one of our... So we've lost our Type 64 already. Now, if I roll high, I could one-shot. Okay. Nope. Enemy ELC has been spotted. I had to miss that, didn't I? Oh, he knew exactly where I was. Oh. So this team has just crumbled. I don't know why the AT2's down here. It's an interesting place for... Oh, and there's a Wolverine behind us. No, but AT2's gone. How's everything else doing? He's dead. Good job, Panzer 4. AT2, I don't even want to know. KV-85, he's got that KV2. Ah, Cromwell in that. Come on, Cromwell. He's got one mark of excellent. Come on. Aim. Oh no. Cromwell's dead. VK's got side shots, okay. S35's burnt up. VK's got him. I'd say it's the Wolverine or the AMX that is capping. Oh, fired 2 shots and missed both. Oh, the LC's behind the KV-85. That was a bold move, and now the KV, yeah, and the VK is on no help, yeah, so that game is lost. But, hopefully I've shown you some of the situations where the ELC actually does well. Now, I know I've died in 2 out of the 3 replays, but, well... half the time, being a light tank is, well, most of the time in the ELC, if you've got the big gun, you will miss your shots. And damage is not easy to come by in this, which is why I'm actually thinking about switching the camo net out when I can get it for the enhanced gun lane drive. I mean, I know it's not going to help the concealment or the mobility, but it will help the aiming speed, which means I can aim faster instead of just sitting there for what seems like an eternity. But anyway guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.